Hello, everybody. It's Christian Filly Filimon here again, and I am here with player coach Leo Gibson of the Kansas City Comets. Leo, thank you for taking the time to come on with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
First and foremost, just want to say congrats on that win against the Dallas Sidekicks. You've beaten them 4 times this season, but 2 times in a row by a score of 13-4. Stating the obvious here, but that's worth noting because the odds of that happening are fascinating. Now, how do you feel this season has been for not only the Comets, but for the league in general?
Thank you. I think it has been very interesting. It's been unlike anything we have ever experienced, but, I think the league has done a great job managing it and running it the way they did. It's just another story that we're going to have to tell a few years from now. But it's been a joy being a part of it and just, working with the league and our owners and every other team to just make it a success. So we are glad at this point, and we're hoping that it will continue to go smoothly.
Of course. And the season kicked off really with the All-Star game, and you were a big part of that. And so we really enjoyed it as fans, getting a chance to watch you. And the team that you and Nick ended up picking up was fantastic. Great game. So, the season started off that way, and we're at that down point. So, hard-fought season. You managed to pull off a strong run and closed out the season with the number 3 seed in the playoffs. How confident are you and the Comets heading into the postseason?
I think we are confident. We are very excited about the way we ended the season, the way it has gone for us. We started the season playing very well, and then we hit a bum where we lost a couple of games, and that kind of shook us. And it was good to experience that, having the team that we have right now with lots of young guys. It was nice for them to see, and not get complacent. But, we ended on a very good note, exactly how we wanted to. And we are excited to be in the position that we are in. And we are very confident going forward.
New season, clean slate. The records in the past don't really mean as much anymore. It's anybody's ball game. With that number 3 seed, you picked the St. Louis Ambush. You split the regular season with them. In fact, you beat them 9-5 the last time you played. Did you know that this was the team that you wanted to face upon securing that 3 seed?
No, not really. We were not thinking about a particular team. It just happened that yesterday when we decided who we wanted to pick, and I don't know if you heard, but it was a split decision with the entire team. Half of the guys pick another team and half pick St. Louis. So we had our general manager and owner and co-owner did the tiebreaker. And that's how we ended up with St. Louis. But I think we are confident enough that we were willing to play any of those other 3 teams. And it was a split decision between St. Louis and another team, and we just picked. And the tiebreaker went to St. Louis. That's how we ended up with St. Louis. But, they're a good team. Regardless of the score in the last game, St. Louis is a very good team. They're experienced, and, we will see. But we are excited to play them again.
And speaking of talent, you yourself have a very talented team. And which players do you feel have had the biggest impact so far for the Comets this season?
Man, yeah, that has been one of the things that I've been thinking about since I got this email today about picking the players that will be on the ballot for player of the leagues. The different teams, first team, second team. Right now, talking about guys, I think all of my guys have stepped up. Every game we've played this season, we have had some challenges in terms of the roster. I remember when we first went to Dallas, we were missing a couple of guys, and we took a young team, and they all stepped up and delivered. And then when we play I think when we played San Diego, few of us were dealing with COVID, and the young guys stepped in and delivered again. So, it's I would say from defense to targets, Lucas Sosa has been incredible. John has been consistent, like always. Miracle has been outstanding. All of the guys have made tremendous contribution. Adam James has been one of our leading scorers on the team. Ian has been doing the same thing. We just added Mike De Silva. He came in and just added another solid credibility to our team. And Dominic, it's something that I've been thinking about all day. To answer your question, I'm still thinking, who are these guys? How do I determine who are the guys that are going to be picked for the team of the league? So I'm just going to have to look at stats again. I'm not a big fan of stats, but it's just the business. And I think that's how I'm going to have to figure out who's going to be who. But all of my guys have been doing extremely well.
Well, you're forgetting
Henry.
Oh, sorry.
No. Sorry, you're right. I paused there for a while, but I just thought about another young kid who is Henry Remes. He's been outstanding. He hasn't been scoring, but he's been doing exactly what has been asked of him, playing defense and offense, and Kevin Ellis. All the guys, new, old, have been. Neto has been doing extremely well, and then we threw in our backups the past few games, and they were outstanding. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to pick those 5 or 10 guys, or maybe 15 guys that will be submitted for the team of the league.
You're omitting an extremely important part of the Comets, and that, of course, is you. You're doing extremely well individually, and I got to ask you, how do you keep playing at such a high level year after year after year?
Well, thank you. I just, first of all, it's the group of guys that I'm surrounded with. Over the years, I've been around great players that have helped me be the player that I can be. It's a combination. I wouldn't be as successful if I was playing on a challenging team. But, year in, year out, I've been fortunate to play with incredible players, and they help bring the best out in me, whether it's practice or games. It's incredible. So for me, it's just staying healthy, that I can control, staying fit, and just continuing to practice like it's the last practice, and just continue to strive to be the best in every situation, whether it's offense, defense, midfield, whatever that is called upon me at the time. It's just the same mentality, So 1, I would say the teams that I've played with. 2, it's just, reminding myself that every opportunity could be the last. And I think we just witnessed it before COVID, We never saw this coming. And right after those games in New York, that was it. And for me, that has been my approach, that everything that I do, every opportunity that I'm giving could be the last. So I try to approach it the best way that I can by giving everything that I have, so I have no regrets, and that has helped my profession. That has helped me maintain the level that people see to be good,
It shows. Your efforts translate on the screen. When we were watching that Fury game, we saw some of the passing. We're sitting there at home scratching our heads and thinking, wow, how does this guy do it? He's fantastic. He's awesome. So you're a joy to watch from our perspective, Leo. So I just wanted to tip my hat off to you in that respect.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Phil. I you know what? It's funny because that's your team, and I figure you were glued to the TV. That's why I kind of laughed. But that's a great team, and it was one of the best games that we played on. Unfortunately for the Ontario team, you guys' team, I think it was just the physical toll. I've haven't played a game before, and so we kind of took advantage of it, but it was a good game. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was a great game. And yes, as much as like I'm here to support the Fury, I'm also here to support and promote the league and players such as yourself. So I'll always give credit where credit is due. Now, what do the Comets have to do, or what do they have to do differently in order to make a deep run into the postseason?
I think the first game that we play, our approach should be, it could be our last game, So just finding ways to encourage guys that they need to bring their A game. They need to stay sharp in every aspect of the game. I think that approach will help us be the team that we are and we are capable of being going forward and get into the next phase of this league. So it's just, running practice in a way where guys can stay sharp, stay mentally focused. And if not, then we will have to just, say what most people say. I wish I did better,
Which team or teams are you dying to get revenge on in the postseason?
Oh, man. I don't know.
All right, let me rephrase that. Who would you love to face in the playoffs?
Revenge is I don't know if that's the word that I would use, but in terms of playing teams right now, I think St. Louis is the team. St. Louis is the team. Like you said, we played 4 games and it ended 2-2, but they're the team that we enjoy facing because of this rivalry, next door neighbor. They had a tough start when we first started back in the days when the Comets was just, at a different level. We really took St. Louis for a ride, but they are a different place now where the competition is about even. So that's the team we look forward to playing right now, and that's the team we desire to beat.
Of course. Now, I appreciate your time. Really, really do. I've got one final thing to ask you. Do you have any final thoughts or words you'd like to leave our audience with before we let you go today?
Well, I just want to encourage your audience. First, I want to say thank you for their support. It's been incredible. Having them support the league, having them support the different programs around the league. I just want to encourage them to continue on doing it and enjoy this beautiful game in this difficult time, and even going forward. Without them, none of these things would be successful, and we appreciate it. We hope that we can continue to put up shows from your podcast to league games that will be entertaining, that will be encouraging, that will be inspiring, and just fun for them. So on behalf of the Comets organization, I say thank you to the fans and your audience, and we look forward to continuing to just entertain them. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And thank you. I mean, Leo Gibson, the legend, certainly appreciate your time. I'm a really big fan of how you play. You're a joy to watch. Good luck to you in the Comets in the playoffs.
Same thing to you guys. I enjoy your show, and we appreciate all the support that you have given from since you became a part of this league to the All-Star event, and good luck to Ontario too. I have a lot of brothers on that team, and I look forward to seeing them again, hopefully, and good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Take care. God bless.